Hey guys, who's ready for some beauty favorites? Also, do we like the intro? It's newer. I used it in my last vlog, but what do we think? Are we liking the intro? I just want it to be a little step up from what I normally do. Without further ado though, let's get into this because there's a lot to cover. Starting off, I have a couple perfumes I discovered this year I want to mention. Starting off with what I'm wearing right now, this is Skylar Clean Beauty in Vanilla Sky. It is the perfect vanilla scent. If you have not tried it yet, please do. I have it linked on my TikTok shop if you would like to purchase it for yourself. And TikTok shop also has Afterpay. Keep that in mind. The most beautiful scent ever is this Kilian? I don't know how you say it, but it's Love Don't Be Shy. This will be my wedding fragrance. Hands down, this is it. If you want something sweet, marshmallowy, floral, that is the one to go for. Let's talk about a couple skincare items that I have been loving. These right here from Farmacy Beauty, I can't get enough of. This is the Honey Halo Ultra Hydrating Ceramide Moisturizer. I love that this top is magnetic and it comes with a spatula because girlies with nails, we need it. I also have their Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. This is so lightweight. I have oily skin and this combo here works for me. I don't know if it's going to work for everyone, but if you have oily skin, definitely give it a try. Also linked on my TikTok shop. Now, as far as makeup goes, there is a lot to cover. So I am going to go in the order I would apply these products to my face. So majority of these categories, I have high-end and drugstore options. So let's just say concealer, I would have one drugstore and one high-end. For my brow category, this is the combo I reach for the most. This is the Give Beauty Eyebrow Pencil. It's their most deft. They have two different ones. They have this one and they have something else, but it's a skinny brow pencil. I like this one. Originally, when I got this, I'm like, that is such a weird shape. I don't know how I'm going to like it. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I have so many backups of this. I have one in my car makeup bag, everywhere. Now, this is the NYX Brow Glue Gel. This holds your brows in place all day long. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. My brows are stubborn. They don't like to stay. This is what I use. Face primers, starting off with drugstore, I have the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This is the best gripping primer I have ever used. I am in love. And if you want to, you can pair it with this high-end option, which is the Touch in Sol No Poreblem Primer, and it erases all pores. If you combine these, your makeup's gonna last all day, and you're gonna be poreless. Win-win. Moving into foundations, I am oily, acne prone. I have dark spots from having acne, so I need full coverage, something that's going to last all day, all of it. Drugstore, it's a little busted looking, but this is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. It's incredible. I went through so many bottles of this, it's not even funny. It is one of the best. High-end, same deal. Fenty Beauty foundation. This is their Pro Filter Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation. It is very long wearing. It's full coverage. It's lightweight. This is my third bottle of this and it's like $40 fucking. It's outrageous in price, but either one of these, you cannot go wrong if you have oily skin. And yes, I guess you can already tell I am still sick. I don't know why, but let's move into concealers. Drugstore option, we have e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is the original, not the hydrating version. The hydrating version on me creases a little bit, and it also doesn't have as full of coverage as this one does. Oily skin girlies, this is your savior. Now, if you want a high-end option that is very, very similar, the one size, what is this actually called? Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. This is very close to this e.l.f. one, so if you were looking for a dupe for this, try the e.l.f. I have two tried and true setting powders right here, but I also have an honorable mention. Starting off with drugstore, Coty Airspun. This has been one of my favorites for years. I have been through so many of these. This is just the regular translucent one. Now, I have heard this can cause cancer. If that does not bother you, this is a good one at the drugstore. If that does bother you, Kimchi Chic is amazing. This is the giant size, which is $50, but they do have smaller ones. They have like the little mini ones. I think those are 12. The standard size, I want to say, is around 19, but this powder will last you a very long time. It comes with a puff. It's incredible. I also wanted to mention the one size translucent powder. I love this stuff. This makes your under eyes look so blurred. There is no creasing, nothing. It is brightening. Love it. Let's talk about bronzer favorites. We have two here, starting out with the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer. This is the number 3 one. This is just the perfect bronzer. It's not too cool, it's not too warm. It's very neutral in tone. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, we have Fenty Beauty. This is my absolute favorite bronzer of all time. I am wearing it today. I can't get enough of it. I have had this for years. You can kind of see where the indentation of the pan is, but I still have not hit pan yet. And you don't need a lot of this. But this is very warm tone. If you cannot tell on my skin, look at it in the pan. It is very warm tone. If you were looking for a very warm tone bronzer, it's super blendable, silky, pigmented, lasts you a long, long time. Probably had this 4 or 5 years. It's probably expired. Am I gonna throw it away? No, because it's very expensive, so she is staying. Let's talk about blush favorites. Milani does blushes right, especially with the 01 Dulce Pink. I've had this for a very long time as well. It is so light. It's a baked product, so you really don't need a whole lot. And look at that luminosity. Now, my higher end option here, I've had since 2020. Still have not hit pan. This is the Kimchi Chic in the shade 01 Pinky. And it is split pan. So it's like getting 3 in 1 because you can just use the more peachy side or the more pink side, or you can mix them together like I did today. That's what I usually do when I use this blush, and I can't. It is beautiful, it is pigmented, it lasts all day, and I'm probably gonna have this forever because you don't need a lot of it. Highlighters I am in love with. So I broke this into a couple categories here. More natural looking highlighters we're gonna start with. Drugstore, we have the Revlon Skin Lights in the shade Daybreak Glimmer. I did a video on this a while back. This is actually a dupe for the Amrezy Anastasia highlighter. So if you love that highlighter and you don't have it anymore, or you didn't get a chance to get your hands on it, this is a dupe at the drugstore. It is gorgeous. You don't need a lot of it. That is kind of the theme with a lot of these makeup products. You don't need a lot of it to get the look you want. Now, Jaclyn Hill highlighter in the shade Iced. All-time favorite neutral kind of highlighter right here. I have a backup of it. Do I really need a backup? Probably not, because I don't know if you can tell, but it is a baked product. So again, going to last a very, very long time. Now, if you want a more colorful highlighter, Glamlite knows how to do highlighters. I am wearing the Scoopy palette right now. I am wearing the more green shade in here, which is this bottom one. They are glittery. These are gonna be your more glittery, intense kind of highlighters. Now check out the Rick and Morty palette. There's a more like pinky purple shade. This one's more pink, and then a super blue shade down here. Same kind of thing here. It's the Kimchi Chic Trixie Mattel. This is their original Hope highlighter. I don't even remember what it's called at the moment. And then they made a more pinky version. So it's like getting 3 in 1 with this product as well. You can use this highlighter or mix them together, get a third color. You guys have seen me use this so much on my TikTok. You're probably sick of seeing it. Not being able to breathe is very fun. Moving into eyes, the most important step is eyeshadow primer. So these are my top 2 right here. Milani has a great one or of course, tried and true Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is what I use whenever I'm going to a wedding, concert, anything I need it to last from 8 a.m. all the way to midnight. This is the go-to. I did forget to mention face palettes as well. So Milani has some really good ones here. I have the Volume 110 Light to Medium. They also have like a tan to dark or something. And then they have a smokier version of this. So you get 2 blushes, a highlighter, a bronzer, and some eyeshadows in here. This is the perfect travel palette. Mine is very crusty, dusty, musty because I use it a lot. But I also have a very expensive option from Hourglass. Again, very crusty, dusty, musty because I love this. She gets used a lot. So you have some blushes in here, bronzer, highlighter, and their ambient light powders. These are amazing products. Are they expensive? Yes. Have I had this one in particular for a very long time? Yes. Did I buy it on sale? Absolutely, because I would not pay full price for this because they're like $90. I paid $50. Eyeliners, we're going to go ahead and talk about liquid and pencil right here. So liquid, you know I love the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid liner. A lot of high-end options don't do it for me like this one does, but a very close contestant that came in this year is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. Drugstore has got me covered. I don't even have a high-end liquid eyeliner to tell you about because those just do it for me. Now pencil liners, Milani Stay Put eyeliner. I have the After Dark shade, which is just black. It is a retractable pencil, so you don't have to worry about sharpening it. I have went through probably 4 of these. This is one of the best. But if you want a higher end option, Urban Decay 24/7 Perversion, love it. I am wearing this one today. This is very comparable to the Milani. So if you want a drugstore pencil that you don't have to sharpen, but is very similar to this, the Milani one, great grab. Eyeshadows, this was a little bit hard for me because I do have a pretty new palette in here. So let's start with high-end option. This is the Melt Bailey Sarian collab Fatally Yours. There is something on my palette, but it is okay. It's all matte. It is grungy. It is gorgeous. I have used this twice. I'm in love. I can't wait to use this again. I probably will use this tomorrow, to be quite honest with you. I love that palette, but for most of my eyeshadow collection, can we guess what it is? If you have been here any length of time, you know how much I love Glamlite eyeshadows. I am wearing the Scooby Retro Raggy right now. Look at this. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? If you want a smoky palette, check out this Ghostface one. I have done so many looks over on TikTok with this. I even have a look I did when I first got this collection. So if you want to see the whole review on the collection for this, go check that out. It is on my YouTube. Check it out. Lips, we have several categories, so let's get into it. Lip liners, we have a couple options. Starting off with NYX. This is the Suede Matte Lip Pencil and Soft Spoken. Their lip pencils are amazing. This is personally my favorite shade that they have. And then we also have MAC Whirl. This is just a classic. I do mean classic, tried and true right here. Sharpenable pencil, just like the NYX. I think sharpenable pencils like this might be better than mechanical pencils because you can just make them extra pointy and precise. And typically they're not too creamy, so they last even longer on the lips. I didn't know what point to add these in, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about lip oils. I love the Jaclyn Cosmetics one. This is Rosé Drip, but I also have Honey Drip, which is also really good. They don't have a lot of color to them. They are very hydrating. They are a little bit thicker feeling on the lips. If you want something thinner, Glamlite. This is their first lip oil. I think it is amazing. Hopefully they come out with like different shades, some scented ones, all of that. This one's unscented, no flavor. It's just a sheer red shade. This is from their Nightmare on Elm Street collection. Again, I have a full review of this collection up on my channel. I also just did a giveaway with that whole collection. Congratulations to that winner. You know who you are. And I know a lot of people were disappointed that they didn't win, but don't worry, there's going to be plenty of more giveaways, and I am currently working on another. Let's talk bullet lipsticks. My favorite right now is the non-transferring ones. So the Revlon Color Stay Suede Ink in the shade Gut Instinct has been in heavy rotation here lately. This does not move. You can kiss the back of your hand, no transfer. Typically with a bullet lipstick, you do get transfer. This, you don't. And you can find it at the drugstore. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, I have MAC. Thanks, it's MAC. It's one of their Luster Glass formula. There's a heavy dent in her, but it's got like a pearl reflect into it. It just makes your lips look so full and juicy and amazing. This is my wedding lipstick. This is it. Liquid lipsticks from drugstore. We have the NYX Lingerie XXL. This is the shade Undressed, but any in this line, I did a full swatch video over on my TikTok. I have like 6 or 7 of these. Amazing. But also that you can find on TikTok Shop. These are like 20 bucks. It's the Unicorn Gang liquid lipsticks. They smell like strawberries. This shade is Almond Cookie. These have been my go-to nude kind of lips lately. That's not what I'm wearing today. I'm actually wearing Jaclyn Cosmetics, which I haven't wore in a while. But these are definitely my favorites. Getting into lip glosses, also from NYX. Like, NYX has been killing it for me lately. This is the Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. Beautiful nude. Beautiful. Fenty Gloss. This is their ice one. It is cooling. It is minty. It is plumping somehow without being painful. Can I say anything else about it? Like these, if you need 2 good lip glosses in your collection, I would say these 2 right here. You can do pretty much any look and get away with wearing either one of these. We're getting towards the end of this video. So drugstore setting spray, Make It Last by Milani. This is the Flora one, but any of them, the original, the mattifying, this one, they're all amazing. High end, we do have 2. I forgot to grab this one. And if you use this as a combo, your makeup does not move. It does not smudge. You can touch your face, everything. Like seriously, it is amazing. Currently, I'm wearing the All Nighter by Urban Decay. But this one size, On Till Dawn, they ain't playing. It is On Till Dawn. This is like hairspray for your face. Nothing moves. Nothing. Now, if we are talking about glitters, there's one brand that does it right, and that is Urban Decay. If you want a powdered formula, the Moon Dust Single Shadows. Look at this. They even came out with some holiday palettes. I think they are still available right now. If you're watching this in December, pick these up. You will not regret it. I wear these any chance that I can get. Also, their Moon Dust liquid liners. Look at these. I have 3 right now. I really want to get the whole collection of them because they're stunning. You guys have seen me use these so many times over on TikTok. I actually wore the Space Cowboy powder version and the glitter liner together when I got engaged. This, yes, must-haves. This was a very long video for me, especially being sick, because that was a lot of talking, but hopefully this was helpful to some of you. This is like my all-time makeup favorites. If my whole makeup collection just caught on fire and I had to go back out and repurchase things, what I just showed you is the first things I would go and repurchase. That is my tried and true. I've put them through so much and they never fail me, ever. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will have all my socials linked down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and see you next time.